So I've got a new bike that I've decided to call PT for reasons that I'll explain in another video. And I naturally had to use it for a trip before it's time to start working again.
It's Friday morning and I'm just about to take the train to the other side of Stockholm to head out on Mälardalsleden. It's my last chance for a bit of freedom before I start working full-time again next Friday. So I thought I'd take some easy cycling around Mälaren and just get my last taste of freedom. And I've got a new bike to do it on. Set up for some really lightweight touring. Haven't even got the tent with me this time. I'll be getting room to stay in during the night. As I said, it's my last reward before having to start work full-time for a year.
I took the train to the north side of Stockholm because I was intending to travel counterclockwise along the route.
So, off we go to find the start of Mälardalsleden.
But apparently I can't read a map and I ended up going clockwise around the route. I missed a turn, and then once I discovered it, I just decided to keep going. Doesn't matter, it's a nice route either way.
I'm about 10 kilometers into day 2 and started out pretty overcast, but it's already starting to clear up, and it's said that it should get quite sunny by the afternoon. Yesterday was a hot, long day. I'm not going to complain though because it didn't rain. And now I'm just sort of cruising through some Swedish countryside, enjoying myself and basically just having a good time. Scenery's nice. I hope to do about 100 kilometers today. I'm not sure if I will though, because my condition level isn't all that great, and I'm not sure I will feel comfortable doing that with a new bike, but we'll see. That's the plan. So far, it's been great. Traveling to some smaller roads. Mälardalsleden tries to follow some smaller roads. It makes the distances longer, but much more enjoyable.
I decided not to bring my tent along this time. I was going to go minimalist, bike packing, almost called it credit card touring, and it was an enjoyable ride. Mälardalsleden takes you around Mälaren, the big lake here outside of Stockholm, and it's a nice ride. It tries to follow smaller roads, there's some gravel, it's a nice mix of scenery, and it's quite a nice, gentle ride. Not too much up and down, not like Dalsland, but definitely worth going around. And it's an easy way to start bike touring or bike packing if you want to just try it and see if you like it. Nice scenery, nice riding, and I was lucky. For me, I even had nice weather. I usually stop during the day for something nice to eat, and one thing that's difficult about cycling in Sweden is that radler, my favorite touring drink, isn't readily available, so I usually ended up having to make my own, because what's a cycling touring trip without a nice radler in the middle of the day to cool you down and just enjoy. At the end of day 3, as I was pedaling into Västerås, my friend Magnus came out to join me, and we took the opportunity to go for a swim and cool down. I went for a swim in my clothes to wash out the sweat, and then I stayed with Magnus and Olja in Västerås, and then the next morning they rode the first 15 or 20 kilometers with me. It was nice to have company for a change. Day 4, heading out of Västerås, was my last day, and I headed off route after Enköping to make it to Märsta and take the train home from there. It'd been 4 very nice days, averaging something like 100 kilometers a day, so I did a total of something like 400 kilometers, and it was a nice, enjoyable trip. And the reason I decided to cut it short on just 4 days and not do the last 80 kilometers or so of the route was that for day 5, there was a forecast of rain, and I didn't feel like riding in the rain. But what can I say about Mälardalsleden? Highly recommended, especially if you want to try bikepacking or bike touring for the first time. Just get out there and try it. It's a really nice ride.